Buckle up. What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all having a good day. But before I begin, if you haven't yet, if this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video, share this out with anyone you know. It would mean a lot to me. I'm currently sitting at 124 subscribers. My goal now is to get to 200 subscribers. And if you could all help me get there, it would mean a lot to me. That way I could put out more videos like this. And to everyone who has subscribed so far, thank you so much. Your support means everything to me. So I thank you for that. All right. So let's get into it. Now, I know that this offseason in the last like two or 3 weeks, it's been a little bit slow, right? Because it seems that way, at least, because we're not hearing anything of like the big names signing with teams, but we're hearing teams that are linked to these free agents, right? But understand that moves are constantly happening. It's just the smaller names that are being signed by teams, mainly pitchers, right? There's been a lot of pitchers available in this offseason. So understand moves are constantly happening. We're just looking for the big names to sign already. But again, moves are always happening, but it's smaller names, right? But those smaller names can add value to a team. All right. Especially with pitching, you can never have too much pitching. There's no such thing. You always need pitching. And that's something that teams have been adding a lot of this offseason. And so I just wanted to kind of share my thought on that real quick. Okay. Now, there's been some moves that have gone down today. So the Astros claimed right-hander Declan Cronin. And then the Minnesota Twins, claimed right-hander Ryan Jensen. Okay, a couple of pitchers. All right. The Yankees claimed Cody Poteet, who is a right-handed pitcher. And then they claimed outfielder Bubba Thompson. All right. So those are some of the moves that went down today. The other moves that went down today, so you could call this one a big move, is Harrison Bader signed with the New York Mets for a 1-year deal worth $10.5 million. And then the Braves extended Chris Sale to a 2-year deal worth $38 million. And if you remember, Chris Sale was traded to the Braves from the Boston Red Sox recently. All right. So there's some moves today. So some small and a couple of big ones. To me, they're big ones because they're no names like Harrison Bader, Chris Sale, right? Now, there's been some other news happening, right? There was a mock trade, and I thought this was pretty funny. I had a laugh at this one by Jim Duquette. So Jim Duquette's trade proposal was the Yankees give up Jason Dominguez, Chase Hampton, Will Warren, and Brock Selvage to the Chicago White Sox for Dylan Cease. I said no 5 times, and there's no way myself personally, I would do that trade, and I'm sure most Yankees fans feel the same way. You know, I don't think Dylan Cease is a bad pitcher. I think he's a good pitcher. You know, I wouldn't mind having him on the Yankees, and he would be a good pitcher for any team, really, you know, for any team that is in need of a starting pitcher. And he does come with a couple of years of control. However, I think giving up that many players, it seems like a lot. But that's just my opinion. The White Sox's asking price is a little too high for my taste. So maybe they might have to come down on that. But, you know, we'll see what happens with that. All right. And the other piece of big news that's been talked about has been speculation of Blake Snell going to the New York Yankees. All right. Now, Blake Snell is apparently good friends with Aaron Judge. So I'm sure Aaron Judge wouldn't mind having him on the team. And Garrett Cole also supports the idea of having Blake Snell sign with the Yankees as well. Now, I'll admit, Blake Snell, for me personally, was not my top choice of the Yankees signing him. There's a few names that are available, but he wasn't really my first choice. However, he is a Cy Young Award winner, and he would be a good number two. You put him and put Snell and Cole, or Cole and Snell, should I say, at the 1 and 2 spot, and then hopefully if they you get a healthy Rodon, Carlos Rodon, and then a healthy Nestor Cortez, and then you have Clark Schmidt. That could be a solid starting rotation as long as everybody pitches well and stays healthy. That's the big thing, right? Is health, and that's something that the starting rotation was having problems with, was just staying healthy. And hopefully they can have less time on the injured list and not miss a lot of games. So Blake Snell to the Yankees. What do you all think? Should the Yankees do it? Right? It sounds like the Yankees are really interested, and they could very well ditch Jordan Montgomery and sign Blake Snell. And Blake Snell reportedly has expressed interest in going to the Yankees. So a deal could happen. If both sides are interested and they want to make a deal, I feel like this deal could happen very soon. I know there was reports of the Yankees wanting to reunite with Jordan Montgomery, but then there were reports saying that Jordan Montgomery is open to going back to the Texas Rangers or wants to sign back with the Texas Rangers, but the Texas Rangers are working on some TV deal. So that could complicate some things. But the whole idea of Blake Snell going to the Yankees, it has grown on me. I think he would do well, and he is familiar with the AL East. I think he would pitch well for the Yankees. And when you have a pitching coach like Matt Blake can work wonders with those guys. Okay, with his pitching rotation, whether it's the starting rotation or the bullpen, Matt Blake can work wonders with them. All right, so I would welcome the move. I'm a little more open to it than I was before. Would I have liked the Monty reunion? Sure, I would have liked the Monty reunion, but if Blake Snell is available and if he is interested and if the Yankees are interested and they could reach a deal, make it happen. All right. So Yankees get their free agent starter, and then of course they have to get another starter. They would have to trade for one at this point. So I see one free agent signing, one starter. As far as who they trade for, we'll see. There's been a lot of names being floated around, like Corbin Burns, Dylan Cease, Jesus Luzardo, just to name a few. Could the Yankees trade for any of those guys? Absolutely. I feel like Jesus Luzardo seems like the more likely option. Should he be available in a trade? That's a possibility. Who would the Yankees give up? We don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. I know some fans were talking about maybe trading Spencer Jones, and I am not in agreement with that. I'm sorry. So some of you might feel differently, but personally, again, I don't feel like the Yankees should trade Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones, to me, is part of the future Yankees outfield. Okay. I see him, Jason Dominguez, and Juan Soto. If everything goes according to plan, I see that as being part of the Yankees' future outfield. Yes, you do have Aaron Judge, but keep in mind, Aaron Judge is turning 32 next year, so he is getting a little bit older. I could see Judge playing the outfield for maybe another 4 or 5 years, and then he could transition to a DH role, and then you could have Spencer Jones take over his spot. Okay, or you could put Juan Soto there, assuming the Yankees do extend Juan Soto or sign him during free agency. But that's what I think. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right on this, but this is the way I envision it. But that's all the news right now. That's all I got right now. If any other news comes out, I'll definitely let you know. And if you haven't yet, again, please subscribe to my channel. Please share this out. Like this video. Tell me what you all think. I want to hear from all of you. All right. I want to hear from all of you. And like I said, anything else comes out, I'll let you know. You all have a wonderful day.